Hello kids, today we have our English class and I want you to make this test on page number 159. So all of these tests, yes, until 161. So this 1, 2, 3 pages, yeah? So 3 pages of test. So before we start, I will remind you some of our rules. For example, when we use yet, when we use already with present perfect, when we make positive sentences like he has, yes, he has cleaned up, yeah, we can put already between has and cleaned up. So between these verbs, has, cleaned up. He has already cleaned up his room. So already we put between has and cleaned in the middle of the sentence. If it's positive has, this is positive meaning, so yes, he cleaned. And if we make negative sentences or also make questions, we always use yet, but we always put it in the end of the sentence, like he hasn't, has not, it means negative, it means no. He hasn't cleaned up his room yet. He hasn't cleaned up his room yet. Yet we put in the end of the sentence, not in the middle, not between hasn't and clean, not here, just in the end of the sentence. The same we make with question. We just put this verb in the beginning. Has he cleaned up his room yet? Yeah, we can use positive sentence, but we need to put has in the beginning and just forget about already and put yet in the end. Has he cleaned up his room yet? That will be the question. So you remember this rule and you can make this exercise, this part of this test. Has she washed the dishes? You remember? We use yet. We need to use yet. She has, and then it's positive sentence, so we can put she has already done the laundry, right? And we need to use already, circle right answer. Then to make next exercises, next points, we need to remember another rule. Also, we use this with our present perfect time. Has been. He has been a policeman for 5 years. When we use for and then we use since. For 5 years, it means process, yeah? So all of these 5 years, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years. It's like a process. All of this time, for all of this time, we use for. So he has been a policeman for 5 years. And sometimes we use since. She has had a fever since Sunday. Sunday, it was like point in the past time. So it was Sunday, but I don't know exactly how long she has had this fever, because it was Sunday, from Sunday. So maybe today is Tuesday, yeah, maybe. So from Sunday she has had a fever. So we need just only 1 point. So it's not a process, yeah. It's not like long period. No, it's like 1 point in the past. It was Sunday, and we use since. So from this moment until now, I don't know what is until now. I don't know how many days. Yeah, it depends. So from Sunday, yeah, it means like since Sunday. Since Sunday, she has had a fever. You need to feel when to use since and when to use for. And then you can make these exercises. Next one. How long has Mark lived in Germany? He has lived Since, because, for, in. 7 years, it means long process. All of these 7 years, he has lived in Germany. So you can put for, yeah? For. He has lived for 7 years. And I lived in Thailand since 2000s. You need to just to remember the formula. He has lived. I have lived, because I, you, we, they have. She, he has lived, right? Don't forget about this rule. I have lived. So, and after you need to choose answer, right answer. For example, do you have a? And from 5 you need to choose one of these answers. Collective, collected, collection. You need to just understand. Of course, do you have a collection? Because we need a noun. Do you have a collection? And we need to choose only one answer and maybe to write it here. And here we need to choose from 6, number 6. Mark. Dolls do you have? I have 25 dolls. Of course, he wants to ask about quantity, how many, yeah? Not how much, because if we can count, we use how many. If we cannot count, like how much water, because we cannot count water, or how much money, we cannot count money. But if we can count like 1 doll, 2 dolls, 3 dolls, we can use how many. So how many dolls do you have? And so on. What do you do in your free hand, free time, free day, free kick? So it's like for your vocabulary. Just finish this test. It's a little bit grammar. Has she? No, she hasn't. Yeah. You need to choose one of these answers. Has Lisa washed his the clothes yet? Yes, because if we use in the answer no, she hasn't, it means in the answer in the question we use has. Has she something? We cannot use what does, have you, because if we have has here, it means that we have has in the question too. Has she did something? Okay, so here also you need to choose right question A, B, C, or D, and you know that the answer is she has had a stomachache since Monday. So since Monday, it means that in the question we need to ask for how long, or since what time she has this. She has had. What time does she had? How long have you had? What time do you had? How long has she had? Yes, because we are talking about she, and the question also will be she. And of course we use how long. Okay, can you please finish all of this test? I think you can use some of these rules in your book. Here about story, comic books, what kind of stories do you like? Do you remember what kind of stories do you like? So all of this I need to remember. I can use your book and use these rules. And please finish this test. And that's it for today. Next time I will check it. And I hope you are well. See you next time. Bye.